So today's topic we're going to be talking about as the world turns for Deshaun Watson. That will be a hellified soap show title. I mean, that will be a long one, okay? But nevertheless, let's get into today's topic. And Deshaun Watson, in Deshaun Watson news, there's going to be another woman accusing him of sexual misconduct. And this goes, and I think the total now is 24. Now, when I first heard about this a couple of years ago, I first heard it when it was just only one female. And they had the opportunity, the one female just wanted to settle it out of the court. She didn't want to go through all the going to court and going through the press and the smear run and things of that nature. But Deshaun Watson, as well as the advice of his legal team, wanted to pursue this. And that one accuser multiplied by 4 and then 8. Now it's up to 24. And there's also been reports of Deshaun Watson possibly was, and this is a rumor, this has not been confirmed, that there was a possibility of them selling this out of court. And I remember doing videos and live streams telling everyone, when it was just one woman, that Deshaun Watson should just settle this out of court. Even if he's the victim, even he didn't do anything wrong, even if he wins in court, civil or criminal, still at the end of the day, people are going, the court of public opinion, people have already viewed him as doing something. And it's just the risk was not worth the reward. Even if he would have won on all levels and had evidence, documentations, things of that nature, the court of public opinion has already, court of public opinion already feels like he did something. Now this has ballooned up to 24 accusers. And I'm here to tell you guys, he should have settled out of court when it was just 8. Now, a lot of people are going to say, utilize this analogy. If he would have settled out of court for that one female or for those other 8, that does not guarantee that there would have been other women floating around that would take him to court after finding out that those other 8 women, they got paid. That one woman, she got paid. How come I can't get paid? And there's risk in everything in life, folks. There's also the possibility of, him taking his chances with anyone else that want to file a suit against him. But by that time, he will still be playing in the NFL. He will be playing for the Cleveland Browns, which, by the way, when last year, when the negotiations were trading Deshaun Watson to another team, the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons were desperately seeking finding their next quarterback, and they was willing to do anything. And there was negotiations and strong talk as far as Deshaun Watson going to the Denver Broncos or the Atlanta Falcons, as well as the Cleveland Browns. His first time around with Cleveland, it didn't go too well. Then he focused his energy and his time and his effort with the Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos. And the only sticking point, he would have been a member of either of those ball clubs, but the only sticking point why he didn't choose those 2 teams were they were not going to fully guarantee his contract. But the Cleveland Browns was willing to guarantee his whole entire contract. which that's going to be a Pandora's box opening up next season of all the other potential free agents, more notably superstar quarterbacks, that's going to say, well, if Deshaun Watson can get that type of guaranteed money, how come I can't get that guaranteed money? But that's another time for another discussion. The Cleveland Browns were desperate to get a new quarterback. Now, the owner and the coach was not too pleased with with their ex quarterback. They said, quote, they wanted an adult at the quarterback position. I can understand why they would say that, but you're going to replace an unknown with another unknown, because what has Deshaun Watson proven or indicated to you? That he made adult decisions. No matter if you feel like he's totally guilty on the sexual misconduct or he's innocent on the sexual misconduct, still, it still remains why you put yourself in this predicament. Because there's a thousand upon a multitude of other men that would not put themselves in this type of predicament. So can we at least co-sign and agree? Deshaun Watson, has he shown to you that he can do the right thing as an adult for the past couple of years? I don't think so. I told you guys 3 years ago, he should have settled. He would have had this behind him. He would be a member of the Cleveland Browns. And that's why everything is in a holding pattern with the Cleveland Browns. They haven't even gotten rid of their ex-quarterback. He's still under their roster. Now, ultimately, when it comes later on this summer, a lot of NFL insiders are saying that they're going to have no choice but to release him because there's no takers for him. Now, it's not because of the fact that he's a bad quarterback. He may be an unpolished quarterback. He may have flaws, but there still is a market for him. But the market went away when you done signed Deshaun Watson for the biggest money. His contract is fully guaranteed. You also signed the backup for Deshaun Watson. So now you're telling other teams that they don't really need to give up anything to get your garbage, because ultimately you're going to get rid of your own garbage later on this summer. That's why there's no market for him. I'm telling you guys, and I feel like this is how it's going to play out. The uncertainty on finalizing this situation with Deshaun Watson, this uncertainty may go past even next season, and Roger Goodell don't have to punish him now. He can wait until there's some type of a juncture or agreement in the legal system before he suspend Deshaun Watson. Now, this is the same commissioner, by the way, that, and I apologize for the noise in the background, that punished Tom Brady for 4 games. Tom Brady, the GOAT, he punished Tom Brady for 4 games. 24 women 24 women have said that Deshaun Watson did some sort of sexual misconduct to them. It was unwarranted. They did not deserve it. They did not want it. This is not a scorned lover, folks. This is not an intimate booty call. 24 women. And it's going to multiply. even more women are going to step up. And there's going to be some women that's going to step up that had no relationship with Deshaun Watson, don't even know who Deshaun Watson is, but they see this gravy train of these other women that is suing Deshaun Watson. They're going to say, well, let me get a crack at this as well. Free money is free money. Not to mention that you're all over the news as your whole entire contract is guaranteed. That does not help you one iota either. Deshaun Watson, I feel like it might be another year before we even get any type of clarity with this situation right here. And it would not surprise me if the Cleveland Browns say, you know what, even though Baker Mayfield is not an adult to us, we can keep him on the roster since we don't have Deshaun Watson. In his first year, we don't have to give him, he's not getting any max money. He got all his money up front, so it doesn't count on the cap. We can technically keep all three of these guys under the roster. We have already put out there in the press that we were willing to work with Baker Mayfield and give him one more year. Let's just keep Baker Mayfield and what we got right now and just wait on Deshaun Watson, because I don't feel like this is going to end anytime soon this year. And even if it ends this year, he's going to be missing a lot of games due to the suspension. But we're going to have to wait and see. But like I told you guys 3 years ago, I think he should have just settled out of court. Just take your losses, lick your wounds, and move on. Yes, it would have stung a little bit. Yes, a lot of people on social media and in sports entertainment would have shamed you and make articles. And now these women, you get to hear their side of the story when they do their one-on-one interview with Gayle King. That's going to happen regardless. They're going to have books that's going to come out. Possibly a Lifetime documentary, a Lifetime movie. Okay, they're going to make their money too, and you're just going to deal with that for the next couple of years. But ultimately, people are going to forget about it and they're going to move on. Now, your haters are not going to forget about it. Your doubters are not going to forget about it. But everyone else is going to give you a second crack at the apple. Anyway, it's your boy. I'm up out of here. I'll talk to you guys later on. Deuces.